Trigger back at it again with a new deck profile. This time for premium, we are going into a Gyze deck. This is Profile-Luard. It is really janky, but it's really fun. I've been testing this a lot lately, and I really like it. It's something fun to play with if you don't want to play like super competitive decks in premium. So let's get right into it. So for our threes, we start with 4 fall. Again, you're playing a Luard deck. Heart's really good, but if you lets you free stride, unless you free ultimate stride into Gyze. So yeah, 4 fall. It lets you pop something. Again, the one back to the deck lets you recycle your stuff, so it's really good. Then we're playing 2 of the 10k Legion. It does get 2 when attacking the Vanguard, so you do have to keep that in mind. So yeah, we only play this so you don't deck out. We're playing for 2s 4 Eagle. So what Eagle does is when you intercept with it, and your Vanguard's going to attack by anything besides their Vanguard, it becomes a PG. So they Zoa you and you intercept with that, you PG. There you go. Card's really good. It's 5k, so it swings under. Yeah. Next up, we are playing 4 Trumpeter. What Trumpeter does is lets you counterblast 1 and call a 5k from deck at rest, and then it gains 5 whenever a 5k is placed. So essentially, what you could do is, it does work as like a pseudo attacker if you want with your domains. The reason I'm playing this over like the 7k, 15k shield, or like other 5ks or like an 8k or whatever, is because getting to domain is the main, I guess not win con, but main engine card of the deck to help you filter and just get what you need. So I decided to play Trumpeter also because it just helps you. And also, it's 1 CB. You don't really counterblast a ton of this deck. It also can get Vicro, so that's really important. So you can keep on recycling it. Soul Blast out Vicro with Owl or like Abyss or whatever, and it's really good. Next grade 2 we are playing 3 of is Fadla, which lets you counterblast 1 to call 2 trigger units from deck. This is really important because aside from Belial Owl, you'll see I'm not playing Eros. So it lets you synergize by sometimes calling, in certain matchups where they'll have guard restrict, where you can't PG from hand, it'll let you, you can combo it with the G guard to move 2 cards from your rear guard to the Guardian Circle, so then you can PG from then. So it's really important. It's 8k, so you swing under also. So generally what you'll do is turn 2, you either ride this, or you ride Trumpeter to either call 2 Belials out from deck, or certain games, let's say you want to Legion back the OT. You can call out the OT and whatever else, like an OT or whatever, or a draw or whatever, you can then move them with Gelendo to the Guardian Circle, then next turn Legion them back, and there you go. It's really good. Next grade 1 we are playing 2 of is 2 Owl. It just is a draw engine. This card's really good, so play it. My next option that I decided for is 4 Bronwyn. Now, generally, you could play other stuff with higher shield value, or there are games where it's like you want to play Eros instead. I decided to play 4 this just to have the consistency buffer to play, to get your Legion, to get your Luard, because there are games where you don't get the Luard and you're like, okay, I'm going to die. So I decided to play 4 this. It can also search out your new heal, which is really important so you don't die. You can recycle them, so there are games where, what's the other card? The Rock, that a lot of like adult decks play. I was debating playing that, but the fact is I'd rather have the consistency buff that is a little bit better, so I decided to play 4 Bronwyn. Next is Forname. This card is just stupid. I think eventually, I don't know if Luard's going to get hit eventually, but this card is so stupid. It's really dumb. Next grade 1 is 4 Cool Bow. So what this card does is you can rest itself and a card in front of it to add a normal 5k grade unit from your grave to hand. So essentially this will let you get back your Nemains, your Eagle, your Owl, and your Vicro. So you can keep on CCing. So this is really important. So essentially, my reasoning behind like building it this way is you can keep on recycling your Owl, so you can like sack 2 and keep on reusing them. So what you could do is like you have Cool Bow and like a Belial or Cool Bow and like whatever other resources you want to sack from or Festa or Abyss. You can +1 from hand, then sack everything and just filter. So that's really important. Next we're playing 1 Honolee. I decided to play this just because you don't want to die to rush, so that's important. I start as Gyze because you're playing a Gyze deck. One Vicro, I already went over this. For your CC, you can recur it. It's 5k. You can get off in the main, which is really important in the games where they want to deny you damage, so you can't like get your resources. Triggers, we are playing 3 of the 10k draw. So this is more important. You could play the 3k into soul one, but I'd rather have the extra shield, honestly. So we are playing that. Next, we are playing 4 heal guards. This card is... You have to play these in, like, every deck. It's just too stupid. Why would you not play them? The 20k heals are good if you're playing, like, the vanilla deck, but this is just too good. It's too good. You live. You live. It's really good. 1 OT. This is the... You could play the other one, but this is the stupid one. You get more drive checks, more cards, and it's really, really dumb. This is, like, probably the best OT, aside from the Dragon Empire one. Next is Format Clear. This was something I was testing. I tested the Eros, which is really good. The reasoning I decided to play the Maclear again is that you have the defensive plays with it, but also that by playing the draw PGs, it gives me 4 extra spots in the deck, which in this allows more toolbox options. It allows for more consistency cards, which I really like because if I didn't play these, I'd probably take out like the Bronwyns and something else, maybe like 2 Bronwyn and like maybe like a Cool Bow and something else, and like a Fadla. So you max out on your consistency cards so you can see them more. You want the deck to be really consistent, which, yeah. And then for Belial, it's Belial. It's a recurring trigger, and that's really important. It draws a card, and yeah. Next on a G-Zone, you are playing your 5 Zeroths. No Ultima, because you play the OT. That's important. Then we're playing 2 more Festa. The Ritual 10 can come up sometimes where you want to, like, attack a certain card. But generally, it's only used here as a plus engine. So you sack 2, like, what you could do when testing, you can go, like, Fadla into double Belial and draw 4. Or you can go Cool Bow with something else. Cool Bow, Nemen, get back another Nemen, and you have the Nemen for next turn, and you just plussed. So that's really good. Then we have our 2 Abyss. It's Abyss. Since you're not playing Eros, generally what you could do is you can call out probably like maybe like an Owl or a Cool Bow, or you can get like an Amain. Generally what I'll get is like if I don't get an Amain early game, I get like a Cool Bow and an Owl to get the plus, and then I Soul Blast whatever, or kind of blast to draw a card. So yeah, just a really good card. Then you have Jellindo, the Flip G card. I was playing 2 of these at first, but the more I went back and forth, I really liked having the extra stride in the G-Zone. 2 of these are really good, but the fact is you can recur your heal guards with Madhu. So one of these I think is good. We're playing 1 Dark Veil. This card just gets big. It's really good. 1 Bronok. So Bronok lets you just mill 5 or scry 5 and get any grade 1s. So it can essentially get you like pretty much all your 10k shields. So it's really important, and the Honolee. But generally it'll get you like 10, 15k shield. It's pretty good. And then we're playing the 1 Plot Maker, just another big G guard. We are playing the 1 Madhu. So Madhu is there for if you have to ride your trigger, or you have to ride your Legion. So what it'll let you do is recur a 10k grade 3 from Grave. So it'll let you recur your Heal Guardian, or it'll let you recur your Legion so you don't take out. Then we're playing this for the Legion. We are playing the 1 Chainranker to copy its effect. So Chainranker will let you Legion back 4 cards. So that's really important, and also it increases your GB count. It's a good card. It lets you copy your Heart effect. So yeah, and then the last card in the G-Zone is Sabers. I'm back and forth between playing this. I feel like you have to at this point, because there are games where it'll come up where you'll get rushed and you'll have like 3 or 4 damage. So you can Sabers into whatever. You can like counterblast 1 for fall, call out Nemain calls out Vicro, and you're set up for next turn. and you can recoup those losses. So yeah, this has been my deck profile, guys. Rate, comment, sub. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I think the next deck profile I'll probably be doing is a Tempo Overlord profile, so look forward to that. Thanks. Rate, comment, sub. Bye.